From Boston, Mass. This evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox base. George Trejo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys.
Digging in, Darren James. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Drury.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it bangs off the monster.
Hold on right here.
And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Runs up and gets this one down. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Stepping in for the Jays, Andrew Castilla. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute night.
Next up for the Red Sox, Tino Veras. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Vera.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. James is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have. Striding into the box, Darren James. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Jays leave up. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier. Multiple goal.
Now batting, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Line to the right side, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look. Striding in once again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, you smoked it.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him up first? And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit. At the plate, Darren James, and their runners at the corners now.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty well. Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
5 runs on 11 hits.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Now at the plate, Darren James. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
James.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Albright is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Gurriel.
He's set. The 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Striding in for Boston, Brandon Nimmo, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Nimmo.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping up now, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Paxton has his sign. Here he comes 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled to first.
Run it out, run it out.
Garris comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Barreto.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. He's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 3, the Jays nothing. Standing in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
James.
From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
James.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pablo Vasquez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Vasquez.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Fenway in a moment.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-2 the final today. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton earned his 9th win of the year. Thomas Pannone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Caleb Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 5 runs.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Full count now, 3-2. Brandon Drury would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Drury.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays held in check. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Drury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Drury.
And the 2-1.
To short, hit hard. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So digging in now, number 13. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4. Hard hit to first.
Move it.
Takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays digging in once again. Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he takes a called strike one. Ibarra stands at second with 2 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. James charging in on it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. There's our line score. Ready now. Tino, Veras, and Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to get a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On to first, and they get them both. So striding in, Brandon Nimmo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. James scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Into the box, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Chu is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty B, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Backhanded. There's 1 on to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only.
Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
There is rain.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Darren James. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 2. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brandon Drury.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going.
Digging in now for the Yankees,
Now
Luke
back,
Voigt,
the
a
designated
base hit
hitter.
in his first trip.
Luke.
Turley over at second.
Voigt.
Bromberg on at first with nobody out. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the...
Leading off the inning, Christopher Turley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get some. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base. Next for New York, Freddie Baseman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Thing on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike now. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
That's up.
Here's a high pop-up. Fader is under it, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Darren James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
He has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't narrow your chances as a professional.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in, J.J. Chavis.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, J.J. Chavis.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High pop-up. James over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-2 tonight's final. The Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Reed Foley with his 4th win this season. Jonathan Loizaga worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Weekly hit to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Freddie Batson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The set and the 1-2. This is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the Bronx after this. Back now for the 2nd inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain...
Striding in, Darren James, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. 3-1 to him now. Ibarra at third. Kiermaier on second. Marte at first. 2 out in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baseman on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Jays on. Ready for another chance. Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. The 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him.
Right here.
Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Luke Voigt.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good. So striding forward now, Darren James, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two and 0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Outside 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0 pitch on its way. Popped up. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Leading off the inning, Christopher Turvey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from this thing up.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Kevin Bromberg.
The shortstop, Kevin Bromberg.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball.
Stepping in, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there.
Make
sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6 runs, 11 hits.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium. Domingo Germán gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
The 2-2. Push to the right side.
Take a look, find it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Guriel.
On a comeback here, this could be big. The second for one on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit to third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you.
Hit sharply on the ground. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 2. Now at the plate, Darren James. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 2-1. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Brandon Drury.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Up next for
so 2 on with 2 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the...
Digging in to try it again, Darren James, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He's set, and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
Count now a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Brandon
James at second with two down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. More match. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Darren James 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out nod.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Drury, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Digging in, number 13. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally.